everybody, Mickey here. Welcome and thank you for joining me today. I wanted to talk about remote working. A lot of you have actually sent your employees home and given them some sort of way of accessing the company systems to be able to do their work from home. And that's really, really good of you to do that. And the most basic way you might have actually given them access to those systems is actually by something called a VPN, a virtual private network, which means you've given them some access, log on through a secure encrypted connection back into your internal IT systems so they can log in and get access to the intranet, email, files and basic web applications. But in the rush to get everybody enabled in remote working, VPN seems to be the main way to do this, and actually remote working is not just about giving remote access via a VPN connection. If you look at our character here, Jack, he's one of those employees that you sent home to work, and you're giving him a VPN connection, and he gets all email, he gets intranet, he gets files, but he needs access to the ERP system, which is an old legacy system. And that old legacy system, has rich client software on a local PC inside the company building. Or one of the reasons he has to go inside and sit inside the company building, those systems, whether it be ERP, CRM or legacy, has data which cannot leave the company building. So Jack, who's used to coming to the office and getting access to those systems, is not able to, and he's not able to do his job fully. So one of the things that he's looking to do is, how do I get access to the ERP system? And then the other reasons why you may not be able to give access remotely to some of your internal systems. And one of the biggest ones is just to protect your data. You don't want it to be stolen. So one of the things that you need to think about beyond just a VPN is, do you need to give access also to some of these very, very precious applications which has precious data, or just legacy and you just can't enable them to go through an internet connection? So if you're struggling to get access to legacy applications, you're seeing your employee like Jack in my example, he's not able to fully work, his productivity is going low, etc. Then one thing that we can do for you is to help you from Oracle. And we have a product called VirtualBox. And VirtualBox allows you to take those legacy applications and those rich client software access points, which normally stay inside the office building, publish them and release them to the internet. And so people like Jack can actually access it. So here's how it works. It's really, really simple. There's no re-architecting of your solution. You just take VirtualBox, you stick it in your data center where those precious applications are, and you get the software that Jack needs access to, and you publish it, and it's delivered via a 256-bit encrypted network to Jack, fully authenticated. The great thing about this solution, there's nothing you have to do to your application, particularly those old legacy ones which just you can't touch. And number two, what's even more important, Jack not only just gets access to his ERP application, he's got everything he needs to work remotely from home, and he's a happy chappy. So vbox itself completes the whole remote working package that you need to enable your company. Some of the key takeaways for using vbox and why you should use vbox, apart from the fact it's one of the most popular solutions like this in the market, it's the top product in its category. And Oracle are offering this to you so you can see how you can actually enable your legacy applications. But apart from its market position, the key thing about vbox is, one, it can take your rich client application software and publish it as if it was on the internet securely. Number two, the applications which are normally restricted to users coming inside your office building and using them there can now be available remotely, completing the whole remote working experience. And when they log on remotely through vbox, it will be as if they were in the office because the application itself is not on their local laptop. So through a 256-bit encrypted connection, the user, in this case Jack, can log on as if he's walked into the office, and as far as the application is concerned, that person has come to the office and logged on. The other great feature of vbox is that even though Jack is remote, one of the things that you may be concerned about is, well, if somebody's logging on remotely, what about data? Can he steal my data? Well, one of the big security features of vbox is that although Jack can access the application, he cannot download that data to his local laptop or computer. And that's one of the security features of vbox. So you can give him access like he's in the office, and just like as you may need him to be in the office so he can't steal data, he can be using that application like he's in the office working from home, and he still can't take the data because vbox won't allow him to do that. One of the other great features of vbox is that the application, although it's in your data center and vbox is publishing it, it can actually use local USP devices. So if he has an ERP system and he needs to scan a PO or an invoice and it needs to be uploaded into the ERP system back at the data center, the ERP system can go down the connection using vbox, connect to Jack's local scanner in his home. Jack can scan the document and it can upload straight into the ERP system, as if he was in the office. So it's got some great unique features which truly enable the full working office experience from home securely, as if he was in the actual office building. So if you're remote working and you've enabled VPN, one of the things you should really consider is extending the full portfolio of IT, technology, applications, services that you provide your users in the office using vbox. Make it available to them so they can have a complete user experience, keeping their productivity up as if they were in the office. Remember, remote working is not just about VPN, it's not just about web conferencing. You need to give your employees, your customers, the full working experience if you're going to get the best out of them. This is Mickey. Take a look at vbox. Don't delay. You can download it for free. When you want to use some of the extra features, there's a small license fee to pay. And talk to us and we can help you out. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll catch you soon. Stay safe.